Hello, welcome. It is week 7 of the lockdown in the UK, and I wonder how are you feeling by now? Last week, both my husband and I reached a point when everything was frustrating. Happened on different days. I woke up and every tiny thing was irritating, frustrating. Um, I was not hesitating to put it out on my husband and my children, regretting it straight away, like thinking with my brain that I am not doing the right thing, still snapping, and not achieving anything productive at work, and going to bed feeling extremely tired, yet not managing to fall asleep, and staying in this semi-conscious state all night long. And the next day, I woke up absolutely exhausted and realized that what I always talk about, mental health and physical health, go hand in hand. And I actually didn't look after my own mental health well enough. And it is a great learning for me. I think when everything is normal, you get used to things. And although things are much more difficult now that we are at home with kids and we can't spend much time outside and we can't do things that are habitual to us, everything is much harder. Yet it showed me that actually my compass, my zero, is off balance, like the scale in the bathroom. Before you step on them, you check that they are on zero, or like minus half a kilo. But they were right off that zero, and I didn't notice that happening. Obviously, it was gradual, but I only noticed it when it really hit me on the head. The learning for me was that I focused on scheduling in my responsibilities as an adult of work commitments, of looking after my children, of homeschooling. Uh, my husband did the same. We created shifts, but it became like a relay between two responsibilities we have as parents, as colleagues. And we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our family. I owe it to myself and to my family to look after my mental health, to not put it out on them, to not create this extra negativity in our family when it is already so difficult. And I realized I really lacked playtime in my day. I allow this to my children, and I actually think it's um, great for brain development to have this free flow, daydreaming, getting bored kind of play when creativity blossoms. Well, play for me actually has an incredible value of just breaking that being in my head and the loop of um, worrying thoughts. And I failed myself in a way, but I learned on the way to create time for that. And I thought, okay, but then where do I find time for that? The day is scheduled, and there are some time is amazing because there are some objective things you're committed to an hour of a coaching session with a client. So you can't change that. My children have like 30-minute Zoom sessions on homeschooling. And then it dawned on me that actually it's more about my perception of my playtime, but actually the quality of the playtime that matters. And it is that amazing thing about the time flexibility that it's actually about what you do, how you spend the that playtime that matters more than how long it is. So be creative, whatever it is. To me, for example, 5-10 minutes of playing ukulele is more um, liberating and more playful than reading a book, because I get easily distracted from reading a book than from playing the ukulele. You find yours, but then create those times. Talk to a friend, um, call your parents, play with your kids, and just be in that one thing rather than multitasking. Multitasking. Play. Play is my inspiration. And if you feel guilty about playing, see it as a long-term commitment to your overall health and being more productive at work, being more patient with your partner, with your kids, and as your long-term mental health. I leave you with this thought. I would love to hear your comments and thoughts on this. Leave comments on my blog. At the moment, I have you need to log in to leave a comment. I am trying to figure out how to change this. So while this is happening, send me an email to Anya at postnatalrecovery.co.uk with your thoughts and questions. I love them. And have a good week. Bye for now.